This album cover kind of reminds me of Half-Baked when they do that window love scene, so shout out to the Squirrel Master. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have today, other than a little bit of a cold, so bear with me, is my review for Ty Dolla $ign's debut studio album, Free TC. And honestly, man, this one surprised me quite a bit. I wasn't expecting a whole lot here, especially after reviewing his Airplane Mode mixtape, which was just kinda meh. But he really came through with some quality tracks here, and I thought the R&B songs in particular were on point. Now, this is an R&B album, but I mean the songs where he really went for that more smooth style. Like the song Straight Up, for just one example. This one has Ty letting girls know that they shouldn't get all caught up into their feelings because he's not about a relationship and that drama, and it has a very smooth and bassy sound, and also some great backup vocals and vocals on the outro from Jagged Edge. So it was awesome to see Jagged Edge on there because I think they're classic. But it would have been nice if they did a little bit more, like maybe if they had a verse or something like that. But overall, I was still really happy with their appearance. But one of my favorite songs on here is Horses in the Stable. Now this one has a little bit of a corny concept because it's all about how Ty has horses in the stable or girls on call that he can ride whenever he wants. But the overall sound here is just really dope, and it actually kind of reminds me of some old school R. Kelly. Well, not super old school, but like the early 2000s. When you hear this, I think you'll know what I mean. And speaking of R. Kelly, he's featured on the song Actress, where he and Ty Dolla $ign are singing about a girl who reminds him a little bit of a porn star. And I really like the beat on that one because it had some stuttering drums on it. But Horses in the Stable, like I said, is one of my favorite songs, and just thinking about the concept kind of makes me laugh. Like, what if he made a video for this and he was just walking through his stable with all these girls in different stalls, or maybe he'd have a bunch of centaur hoes? That'd definitely be interesting. So if he does that, I want my money, Ty. And the song credit, this is another great one. It's a really smooth R&B track, and I like the content here because it's all about how Ty is asking for some credit for all the things that he does to turn his house into a home and to just take care of his woman and their relationship. Even though some of the things he wants credit for are kind of funny. Like when he says, "Hey man, I'm not smoking weed up in your mama's house unless you spark it up first." So that was kind of funny to me, but I still really like this song, and it's very, very mellow and smooth. It also features Sevyn Streeter, who plays the part of the girl on here, and she lets him know that she does appreciate him and she could maybe do better at showing that, apparently, based on what Ty's saying on here. And I think a lot of guys out there will be able to relate to the song, because sometimes, man, everything you do just isn't enough. I'm not talking about me. I would never put myself on blast like that. Come on, man. I'm just talking about maybe some of you out there, though. We also get a great feature from Trey Songz on the song Know Ya, and this one is all about how girls sometimes catch feelings way too quick after they've had sex. So they're just saying, you know what, I don't even know you. Why are you trying to catch feelings and be blowing up my phone? Because that's not what it's about. Now this one is produced by Metro Boomin, and I really like the production that he brought here. It's a little bit more smooth than normal, and it's not on that heavy trap shit like you might expect, but it still has that bassy Metro Boomin style, and this is a great track. But like I said at the start of this review, there are definitely some songs that are a little bit too typical, not only in content, but also with sound. For example, there's the Ass Appreciation Anthem featuring Wiz Khalifa called Sitting Pretty, and the song Saved with E40 basically just sounds like Chris Brown's song Loyal. The beat is very, very similar. Like, you could put Loyal over top of this and it would sound pretty much the same. But I did like E40's verse, even though I saw people slandering him on Twitter recently, which is just outrageous because E40 is a legend in his own right. But anyway, I liked his verse on here because he was coming through with some of those throwback lines. He was talking about Captain Save-A-Ho, and he gave us some new ones like Captain Save-A-Thought and Rescue Ronnie. So maybe Rescue Ronnie has been out for a while, but I haven't heard of that one. But I guess that's what you can call these simps and Captain Save-A-Hos. They might be Rescue Ronnie. There's also the very typical song Blase featuring Ray Sremmurd and Future, and this is just your minimalistic, dumbed-down banger with lines about fancy cars and bottles. But I can understand why some of these songs are on here, because part of Ty Dolla $ign's appeal is that he brings that fun party music, and I don't even hate them all. I just think he's much better when he's on that smooth type of shit. Like on the song Solid, where we get some backup vocals from Babyface, who is also a legend just like E40, and the production here is nothing more than just some guitar. So this was a really interesting style for Ty Dolla $ign, and this is not what I expected at all from him, but I liked it, and it was a good track. But my least favorite track on here by far is Guard Down. I really didn't like the Hit Boy production here. I thought the drums were just jumbled and all over the place. And you'll see that Kanye and Diddy are featured on here, but all Kanye does is sing horribly, which, by the way, I'm not even excited about Swish anymore. I think Kanye's features over the past little while, throughout this year, have been trash for the most part, and I haven't been impressed. And Diddy, all he does on this song is just talk on the end. That's another thing that I'm tired of, these Diddy talking features. He's done it on a couple albums, including Meek Mill's album, and also on Game's album on the song Standing on Ferraris, and you know, it is kind of funny, like Diddy just talks his shit and drops some life lessons on these songs, but I don't know, like, do you really want to listen to that when you're driving or you got it in headphones? You just want to listen to Diddy talking? Maybe some of you do. If so, let me know in the comments section and we can hit him up. We'll hit him up on Twitter. Maybe he'll make a whole album of just him talking on beats. Would you like that? You'd like that, wouldn't you? But to me, this album was a big surprise. I really wasn't expecting to like this one as much as I do, but I think it's a great album, and that's going to piss some of you off because I know a lot of you have been hitting me on Twitter and hitting me on my other Ty Dolla Sign review about how he's trash, you don't like anything he does, etc., etc., and that's fine, I get that, but I give this album a 4 out of 5. I think he really stepped his style up and did some interesting things on here, and he had a lot of great features. Mostly the R&B ones, I thought they were a little bit better, like getting Jagged Edge on there, Babyface, like things like that. I thought that was fantastic. But some of the rap-assisted songs are cool too. And if you're a Fetty fan, he's featured on the song When I See Ya, which has some really great Cardo and Johnny Giuliano production. I actually didn't like that one at first, but it did grow on me and it has a good vibe to it. And I don't know how anyone can hate on the song LA. I mean, you get a fiery, hot Kendrick verse where he says something about eating a bear alive, so maybe him and Mystical can beat bears up together. And you also get this great hook from Brandy and James Fauntleroy, who hold the track down as Ty Dolla Sign sings on his verse about his love for LA. I just thought this album was really great. It has its typical moments, and there are songs on here that I definitely don't like, but like I said, there's more good about this than bad about this to me, and I think you should check it out, man. This is some of the best Ty Dolla Sign music that I've ever heard. I think it's his best project. I did like his Beach House EPs, or I forget, maybe they were mixtapes. I thought they were pretty cool, especially the second one, but this shit right here, very smooth. You can put it in your car, vibe out to it, it's good. But that's just what I thought about this album. Check it out for yourself and hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think. I gotta go take care of this cold right now, so make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially, ooh-wee, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. And sorry for that ooh-wee. I don't know where that came from. I think the cold medicine is just starting to get to my head.